Good evening. I am Reverend Belladonna Laveau, the Archpriestess of the Aquarian Tabernacle Church. Tonight I bring you a message that we at the Aquarian Tabernacle Church stand in solidarity with our brothers and sisters who have long voiced unfairness of the institutionalized racism that is rampant in our government. The current protests are a direct response to the lack of action by our leaders to addressing this enduring pain. Racism is a shame on all humankind and should be rooted out of humanity. The ignorance of racism is one of our species' greatest failures. Humankind is meant for more worthy endeavors. Tonight, we will likely see the military join the police in standing against the riots. I ask you to send this video to every active duty military and police personnel and encourage them to listen. We know you are angry at the position within which you find yourself. I propose to you, following orders is not an excuse for immoral behavior. You are sworn to protect our citizens. You have taken oaths to protect the people. We, the people, ask for your cooperation in standing against the corruption of our government that not only exploits and oppresses the poor, but perpetuates desperation and subjugates lives to continued injustices and abuses of power. I know that you desire to protect against the criminals of the world, but those criminals stand in your ranks, and you are being asked to stand with them. You are asked to participate as they prey on our society and use fear and intimidation to enforce laws that marginalize the weak and cause the privileged to feel superior. By standing with them, you become one of them and garner the same public condemnation. We ask you to stand up for your own principles and against the outright, unapologetic, government-excused murder of our people. George Floyd is today's victim. If we don't change it, there will be another tomorrow and maybe many this very night. To our nation's military, you have taken oaths to protect us against enemies, foreign and domestic. There is an enemy, but it is not your people. Do not march against your own people tonight or ever. Stand with them to bring order to this nation and restore its honor and dignity. If you must fight, fight for your people, not those who stand behind desks and use you as a weapon to oppress. Do not defend those who do not care how many years you will regret doing what they carelessly ordered you to do. To our politicians, you are not all bought. This can only continue if you keep standing in fear and allowing it. We must all stand together to create a justice system that is just. You took on the responsibility of fighting for us. We are watching. We beg for your courage now. This nation tells us we are free, but we are not free. We are all bought, sold, and labeled by our bank accounts or the lack thereof. The time has come for us to all use our privilege to stand for what is right and honorable. The people's anger is righteous, and their voices should be heard. Our military should fight with our people against corruption and injustice. Those who are in power should stand with those who are crying out in fear. Hear their pain and remember that we are a country of the people, for the people, and get on the people's side. Thank you for listening tonight. I hope that you choose to do the right thing. I know that you will.